more than 10 years ago now. That's when I started doing art. From Eastern Cape, that's where I grew up, and that's where my home is. Well, my art is basically my journal, because that's where I get to tell stories, to review, to learn, to unlearn, because it's about my past, future, and my present. I'm inspired by the fact that people look at my work and be inspired. The fact that I change people's lives and views here and there. My technique is not so traditional anymore, because I studied mosaic traditionally, but I think my specialty is how I use color and how I combine color and the precision that I work with, the time that I take when I create. So I think that's one thing that sets me apart, because I take my time, I plan, I do all these things. But color is number one. My work is basically about telling stories, because each person has their own story. It's something close to my heart. I guess we sometimes get lost with whatever is happening in the world, and we forget our own stories. We forget who we are, we forget all these things. So for me, it's like the process of remembering who I am, where I'm going, and the people around me as well. I am an African as I am, and I am nothing without Africa. So anything about Africa is inspiring to me. So my biggest influence is Mam Tinamhlope. She has played a big role in how I enjoyed her storytelling. You know, I used to listen to it on the radio. I've started as a student learning the technique, and I got to be on my own and actually create my own work in my own way and speak the language that I understand. So sometimes print out the image that I want to work with, but as time went by, I draw most images now. Like I'll draw and paint it and work on top of it, which I just put plastic on just to protect the image, and put a net on top. And then I start the process of choosing materials, like the basic colors that I'm going to use for that particular image. And then whatever is mixed with that, it comes spontaneously. Because that's how I play around with color. It's sort of like painting. So I believe the future is bright in a way. The small achievements are just a stepping stone to bigger things, to getting to more people and making sure that I keep touching lives with what I'm doing.